Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Let's go, 2024 season. Playing the NFL Academy. I mean, I guess it makes sense there's no away team because they're from London, but God, everyone from Massillon just gave up. We win a state championship and they quit? Like, what the heck is this? Opening game of the year. Hello? Becca, where you at? I'm at the game in my seat. I say, Oregon what? This thing. We gotta make it before kickoff.
Summer days, summer nights are gone. Summer days and summer nights are gone. I know a place where there's still something going on.
It's tomorrow, doofus.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. I'm your host, Scott Ryan.
And I'm co-host Becca Moore. Did you see that? I said co-host.
Oh my gosh, ever since you became an author, you're so more generous. This is going to be a little different episode for us today. We're going to have a lot of video footage, starting with what?
Taking our trip out here to Oregon.
Got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me.
Oh, they got to make custom Air Force One shoes.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got trouble, I got 'em too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me.
Oh no, we got what do we got?
We got tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
That's not going to be bad in the room later tonight, is it?
My name's Will Himes. I got a custom Air Force One right here. I put it orange and black for the Tigers. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And your number?
Number 34, right there.
Number 34, we got it.
Yeah.
This is really cool. Thank you so much for this. This is going to mean a lot to me.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Like turning the tables here. These guys just showed up in Oregon. Can you believe this?
Yeah, who are these people?
Kenny Rhoda, WHBC
Oh, we're
Radio.
going this way, all right.
Billy Beebe, WHBC Radio.
Dan Belford, WHBC.
Yeah. And Becca Moore.
And Scott Ryan, Tiger Talk.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing out here? Anything exciting?
We just pulled in. We're here to cover, the Massillon Tigers and NFL Europe, and we're going to do the game live back to Stark County, and we want to thank all the sponsors. Massillon Open, it was amazing. We reached out and they said yes, go cover it, and we got sponsors.
Massillon.
How about that?
Massillon.
Yes.
The only start. Massillon. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just
But
kidding.
no,
You guys cover everything.
yeah, we
Just took my airtime.
Yeah.
Hey, I know it. Believe me.
But yeah, so we're excited to be out here and take a tour with the team to see this unbelievable facility as we were driving around. And we're in the Tiger Woods building now, so I can't wait to see everything else. Unreal. And we were on TIGERS on the plane with Massillon people. We were on the same flight, in the airport and everything like that. It was fantastic. So yeah.
So listen in. If you're not here, please listen in to 1480 WHBC Radio.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Great,
Mix
thanks for-
94.1 FM.
No, we're simulblasting.
Oh, my
AM and
goodness.
FM. Get everybody to hear it.
Next thing you know, you guys will get an internet connection.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, we're gathered up here at Nike headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon for the Nike Kickoff Classic. It's a great event that Nike puts on every year, bringing together the best in high school football and girls flag football. So really excited. Massillon High School obviously a part of it this year, going up against the NFL Academy from London, and then we have two girls flag teams, De La Salle from Louisiana matching up as well tomorrow against South Anchorage High School from Alaska.
And I see, these stands over there. Is it going to hold the Tigers? The Tigers got some fans. Am I going to have a seat tomorrow? That's
We
what
heard
really
that,
matters.
standing room only and creating a lot of demand and a great atmosphere is I think one of the perks of having it in such a unique setting. So we'll see. I know you guys are talking a big game that there's going to be a bunch of orange and black out here. So excited to see it. There's a bunch of supporters up here last year from Bishop Gorman and Long Beach Poly for the boys game. So we'll see how the Tiger faithful show out tomorrow.
All right, well, thanks for this great event. The kids are loving it. We're having a great time.
It's our pleasure.
One of the really cool things the kids got to do is watch a documentary about an indigenous football team in Minnesota who has not won a game in 20 years. Coach brought them a present.
We brought in a little gift for you guys. We want to wish you guys, it's such an honor to be here with you. I want to wish you guys good luck in your pursuit that wind this year for your football team. So here's a gift from the Tigers. Wishing you good luck in your 2024 season. And we brought a little gift for all the players too. These are just some poker chips that our booster club had made. And these are our mascot is called Obi. You can see him right there. And every year our booster club president paints these Obies to give to people when they join our booster club. And so we wanted to give you a set of these too to give to all the players. If they bring a little bit of luck, good. But we're pulling for you guys. We're following you. We're hopeful for that win.
Here in Beaverton, Oregon, we're about to beat NFL Academy. I'm here with RJ and Ja.
John Quest Carter, number 7. Richard Harris, number 39.
Sir, we're about to do them in. That's all I gotta say. No more talking.
Well, I got one question. You didn't let me ask a question.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Do I get to ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, there's no more talking or not. I mean, this is an elevator ride. We're talking, man.
Right.
I want to know what you guys thought of the speeches last night from the professional football players.
I feel like it was great, very inspirational. I took it in to my heart. And I'm about to work hard, go at it.
I feel like all the speakers, I really took something from each guy, and I just I'm gonna start putting it into my real life.
And you all got off at the wrong floor. That's 15, and you want 11. But he's going out for a pass. All right, who do we have here, all the way from Massillon?
Yeah, how about it, Ray Jasky with Ellery Moore. Elle's out there. We're going to go and hit the food spread. We've been told on good authority that it's waiting for everybody who's here. But
Is this
exciting. What a beautiful venue.
the farthest you've gone for an away game?
This is the farthest distance traveled ever for a Massillon Tiger football game, probably ever. Now that I think of it, not just by us, but even predating me. So pretty exciting. And what a gorgeous setting, what a historically important setting. And we're going to make some history today, so looking forward to it.
All right, so we have some fans from the NFL Academy here. You're rooting for... Oh, wait a minute. These are Tiger fans.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, what am I doing here? Yeah. So how do you guys feel about this away game? Pretty close, huh?
It's pretty cool.
It's a hell of an experience for the kids. Yeah. I mean, for us as fans, but the kids more so. It's just amazing.
It's been an amazing facility. People have been nice. Only bad thing about it is the seating, but other than that, we're figuring it out.
Right, and you guys saved me a seat?
Oh yeah, we got you one, man. We got
all
you.
right, then that's all that matters. TIG.
You got an amazing book, by the way, man.
Oh, what book would that be?
That There it is. There it is.
Oh, Massillon Against the World.
That's right.
He didn't pay me to say that either.
So we're here with Tiger Talk, and I'm going to introduce to you
Hannah Lee.
Hannah Lee from
The Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. You guys. I'm so excited, but she's awesome. And what are you doing here in Oregon?
So today we are here with Massillon High School. Flew out a couple days ago, but they're playing in the Nike Kickoff Classic. So here to kind of support them, be there with them, and capture content and make sure they have an awesome experience.
And what else are we doing in the spring?
We are going to start girls high school flag football at Massillon.
And it's going on right now. So maybe our girls will be invited back to play flag football here.
And where are you ever going to find a coach of this girls flag football team in Massillon?
You're looking at one.
Yes! My other one's back doing the freshman football team, so he's got a game he's preparing for, but we're excited about it.
Oh, we love it. We love it. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome.
Tell us about how you got here, when'd you get in, and how's it going?
It's going great. I had the first day of school and left right after school. Went up to Cleveland, got in around 11, I think, to the airport, drove straight to the hotel. We're staying with the team. It's been awesome seeing them in different spots and interacting with them. They're having a great time.
And what position will Cody be playing today?
Well, Cody is at the Naval Academy Prep School. So.
What? He's not here?
He's not here.
That's why I came.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm going home.
Chris is going to be playing, I think, on both sides of the ball today, so he'll be out there, and we'll be.
So you're saying I have to get a new fare?
I think so.
But I'm loyal to the first fare.
At this time, we'd like everyone to stand and remove their caps as we honor both national anthems.
Thank you.
Where's Big Mike?
You gotta go to Big Mike.
The UK.
They need mustard and a roller.
Let's shout out all the incredible student athletes that participated in this year's Kickoff Classic, from the girls flag football earlier today to these two incredible teams on the field with me now. What a stellar group that we got to witness. Round of applause. Thank you so much to Matt Jaden and Nike for putting on another incredible event this year. It just keeps getting better and better. Also, shout out to the NFL Academy for a fantastic week here in Oregon. Enjoyed every bit of today's competition. But now for the main event, this beautiful trophy is going to be
Go Tigers!
Protect the lady.
Hey Nike, turn off the music. You've been playing it forever. Did you make some deal with Spotify for how many plays you can get? I mean, come on. Welcome to Tiger Talk. We've got, the Black Swarm podcast right here on Tiger Talk. Don't ignore that lady. That's what we do on this. Oh, what'd you guys think of the game? And say all the things I'm not allowed to say.
Go for it. Oh, God. You want me to start with my thoughts on the game or just all the bad words?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm sure Nate won't have a problem. How can we critique them as coaches?
Okay, well, I have a lot of thoughts on that, stuff I would have done different, but hey, I'm up in the stands, and there's a reason they're down on the sideline actually doing their job. So I'm not
good job. You can replace me. You'll be fine as guest host.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a few things they want to clean up, but, you're on a national stage like this, emotions are running high, everybody's, they're on TV, they're excited, but, I think that's stuff that can be easily cleaned up, and Actually, the execution of the game, I think, went really well. It was better than I expected for a week 1 game, especially with like some of the younger kids we have out there. So I think it was really promising moving forward.
With whole new offense and everything, you're always kind of a little bit worried about how that's going to look. Can you execute that against somebody you haven't seen all summer?
Right.
And they came out, they looked good. Slaughter had a
great game,
400-yard game damn near, and offense side of the ball looked phenomenal, but we're the Black Swarm, and also worried about all the new faces on defense, and they came out swinging for the fences.
And isn't it true that the O-line was pushing to the XQ7 with the thing with the side and
some of the time
42 long and hut?
Yeah. There's other times where they're going for the 48Y. But for the most part, you nailed it.
Yes.
Got it.
Becca and I are here at the Nike campus. Take a shot of that. Look at this. Look at that building. Is that not incredible? We're here. People are riding their bike. They're walking around. Get the shot of this lady. I'm gonna steal the.
She's got orange.
She's got orange. I'm gonna steal that. I gotta steal that sweatshirt. And we hope you enjoyed our opening skit.
That we almost couldn't do because you almost got us arrested.
Yeah, Becca learned what it's like to do a skit with me. Becca, tell us what happened.
So Scott's like, oh, I'm gonna film here. So he films himself running and comes back, and I'm like, hey, we need to go back that way and park. He's like, okay. I'm like, I think this is a one-way. He's like,
I'm only going one way. I was only going one way.
So he does a U-turn, goes back the wrong way, so we're walking on campus.
Well, and I'm running across things, filming, and out on that field, which we don't. Becca's like, are we allowed to film there? I'm like, of course we are. We're Tiger Talk.
So then security is like, who are you guys? Or did one of you drive the wrong way?
And they're like, and also security tried to flag you down. Did you just ignore them? And I did not see anyone.
I didn't see them honestly either.
And then we've been going around filming, and that's all for you guys at home. Okay,
we'll be filming from jail next.
Well, it's been done before. At least this time it wasn't the Hoban coaches that turned us in. That's for you, TK.
But it was fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
it was
that's
fun.
what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. Well, what he does.
Tiger Talk, Tuesdays on YouTube. Welcome to part 2 of Tiger Talk. We hope you enjoyed our videos that we recorded out in Oregon. Once again, I am one of your hosts, Scott Ryan.
And I am Becca Moore. They can cut the music off, right?
Yeah, Nike, we've had enough of the music. Thank you. I've been listening to music nonstop since the game. I just leave it on all my calls, all my businesses. I mean, let's just have music 24/7 Nike style. So Becca, who are our guests today?
All right, we have senior Hackenbracht, Tyler Hackenbracht, and then we have junior Jaden Williams.
Welcome to the show, fellas. Ooh, look at that. We've got a cameraman. We are moving up in Tiger Talk. Tell us, let's start with you, Hack. Tell us about the Oregon trip overall. What was it like for you? And then we'll move to Jaden.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. We got to see a lot of like the Nike stuff and like see all the campus, and we got to make like our own custom shoes, and we got some good free gear too. And of course the game too. That was the best part, but we got to do a lot.
What about you, Jaden? What was your favorite part?
For me, it's probably the traveling. Actually, the planes or whatever. It wasn't too bad for me. It was fun with all my teammates there. I feel like we got to bond a lot before the game, but it was definitely fun.
What's the best thing you guys ate out there?
What did we eat? Probably that pasta. I like the pasta. That pasta was good.
The pasta at Nike?
Yep, at Nike.
Nate, how was the trip for you? What was it like for the team? We've got to see some video footage, but what's your review of the trip?
I mean, I thought it was a great trip. I didn't love the traveling as much as Jaden did probably. Although I do recognize the benefits of going through something like that together as a team. There's definitely a bonding effect. Anytime you go through something that is not fun together. There's definitely a bonding effect there. We pulled out of Massillon Tuesday morning at 2:45
a.m.
Make our flight. Turned out that we were there plenty early, which was great. But you can't be too careful going into Cleveland. And then we had to leave at, was it 4 a.m.? 3:30 out of Oregon to make our flight home. So that wasn't awesome. But everything in between was great. I thought Nike treated us really, really well. The kids got to experience a lot of great things. The first night I thought was great. We were at a place called Kingpin, which was like Dave and Buster's, for about 3 hours, where the kids just got to relax and have fun and play games and whatnot, laser tag and bowling and video games. And then Wednesday was an experience all its own. We practiced that morning, and then we were back on the Nike campus, and we did the shoe customization thing, which was cool for the guys. Then we got to do some product interaction with some of the design people at Nike, give them some feedback on cleats, and were gloves involved, or it was mostly just cleats?
It was mostly
cleat feedback from the guys on the cleats. And then we did a tour of the campus, which was neat. It's an incredible campus.
And then
and you really get to see what Nike is really, and before that, obviously, these guys didn't know, and I'm guessing there's probably a guy or two or three or four that when they were walking around thought, maybe I could work here, maybe this could be for me, and I think that's the coolest thing is broadening the vision of the guys for what's out there, what's possible for them. We had a movie with all the teams that were there, both girls teams and the NFL Academy. And then there was a team called Red Lake from Minnesota that was there. And there was a documentary about their program that we watched all together, and did some Q&A with some NFL guys.
So I want to ask the players about that, because that was my personal favorite part of the whole weekend. Jaden, what did you think of the NFL players talking, and what did you learn? Did anything stick with you?
Really, the advice he was given, what was it, Markel Falk that was there?
Marshall Falk.
What he was saying, I really don't remember it specifically, but it was definitely stuff he was saying, like advice that stuck out to me. It felt really important.
And that makes sense to me, because I would say, Jaden, his demeanor was very similar to Marshall's demeanor. I think they had a lot in common. Hopefully on the field too.
Hopefully.
What about you, Hack? What anything they said really stuck out for you?
I think something that stuck out to me was like what Keyshawn Johnson was saying, like how he just felt nobody was better than him on the field, and like how no matter how hard anybody else worked, he was going to work hard and be the best guy there.
I think too, just to reiterate, the girls teams that were there is girls flag football. So girls flag football is kind of igniting across the nation. So they had two teams that were there to kind of, they played before us. And they also brought a girl out on the panel who they called Showtime, who was phenomenal. She's very well spoken. She's gotten a ride to college to play flag football. And what stuck out to me was her when she said, you know what, I just woke up one day and I was like, I'm going to be the best. And that's what I did. So I worked hard. So I thought that resonated with not only the girls, but the guys too, because she's the first ever to sign an NIL deal with Nike as a girl flag football player. So I think that's, a testament to girls out there and guys, like work hard and set your mind that you're going to be the best, and good things will come your way.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was very inspirational. I wanted to chase Keyshawn down and see if I could get him to write a book for me, but I never found him after then, because his story about growing up in a car was incredible. I don't know. I thought it was just great. I loved it. Thanks for letting me tag along and all of that. Let's go to the game. I think it was great. It was a great first game. I was a little surprised that it wasn't as neutral as an event as I thought it was going to be. But I loved it. What did you guys think? Let's start with you, Hack. Tell me about the game. How'd you play? Did you have a favorite play, or what's your review?
I think my favorite play out of the out of the game was definitely like when we got that stop. I think it was it was 4th and 1
Oh
on like
yeah,
the 5.
Yep.
And then we got that stop, and then that kind of like cemented the game definitely in our favor. And then after that, it was really our game. We were
so
gonna win no
it
matter.
was 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Did you do something different between 3rd down and 4th down, or was it the same thing twice in a row?
It was the same thing twice in a row for us.
That's incredible. What about you, Jaden? What sticks out in your mind about the game?
Really, it was just me making my plays just for the team or whatever. It was my first varsity start, so it wasn't really that much pressure, but I feel like I had something to prove that game. So I think I performed well, but I could have definitely worked on things and did a little better.
I thought you did great. I thought the whole team did wonderful. I had a lot of fun, and I didn't have a voice the next day. So,
Could you see me on the sideline, Scott?
No, I told you, wear something where you can stick out. But you never do, so I couldn't find you. Were you there? I was unsure. What about you, Coach? What comment on the game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought for the first 29 plays we looked as good as any team in the country. And then, you have a mistake here, a mistake there, penalty here, penalty there, and we started shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. But the effort was always there. Our kids really played hard. Great effort, both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Special teams needs to pick it up a little bit between week 1 and week 2. But I thought our offense and defense played high effort all night, and I was proud of them.
Yeah, I watched the game again on the YouTube broadcast, and I found out that the NFL Academy had thought it was going to be a volleyball game. They had never played a game of football before. I know you guys had to teach them what a football was. The one kid said, "Do I get a home run?" And then we're like, "No, a touchdown." So I mean, they did an amazing job for never having played a game before. Let's go to Glen Oak, and then we're gonna talk about our new game this season, hosts versus players. But let's get a little preview of Glen Oak. Always one of my favorite games of the year, because when a Stark County team schedules us, I applaud them. So thank you, Scott Garcia. Coach, what can you tell us about Glen Oak? And then we'll have each of the players tell us what they're focusing on.
Glen Oak's 0-1 right now. They played a really good Villa Angeles St. Joe's team week 1 with one of the best running backs in the country. And in the game got away from them a little bit. But like a typical Glen Oak team, high effort. The kids played hard. They hit. It struggled to match the athleticism of St. Joe's, I think, in the end. But I expect them to improve a lot between week 1 and week 2. I'm sure they're watching the film, saying the same thing we are, that they had a lot of self-inflicted wounds, and that play here and play there, and they're in a much better position in that game. And this is a rivalry game. I know that we've won several in a row, but you don't have to look too far back, where Glen Oak had a couple wins against the Massillon Tigers in that game, and I know that their kids are going to be fired up for this game and ready to go. And I know Coach Garcia is going to have them ready to go, and we're expecting their best shot.
Jaden, what do you have to look for in your position going up against Glen Oak, or what are you focusing on?
Honestly, just limiting the mistakes we had in the first game. We really don't want to take them lightly or any opponent, but we know previous times, but we're just looking to limit our mistakes, especially what was going on last week. It was just too many, and that kind of hurt us against a good team.
Definitely. What about you, Hack?
They're a very similar opponent, so like we know what they're gonna come out and try to hit us with, and we know what. I mean, they know what we're gonna try to do, but I feel like if we be patient, we play how we play, and we're careful on play action, it's going to be pretty hard for them to score on us and win that football game.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're going to move along because we have to tell you about the new game. You guys are going to be the first people to play the season 3 of Tiger Talks game. The name of the game is Coach More or Co-host More. So Becca is going to tell 2 facts. One of the facts is about Coach More, and one of the facts is about co-host More, which would be Becca. And you guys, you'll get to talk, discuss, and you have to say which fact is for which, and it's team versus hosts. So, Becca, let's hear. What are our 2 facts? Is it Coach More or co-host More?
So, 2 facts. Who ran a 5K on vacation? And who read When the Game Stands Tall?
So while they're discussing, you guys can discuss amongst yourselves. Do you need a repeat or?
No.
This is when I will tell you about Cincinnati Anderson. They won 51-6, scored 7 touchdowns, no punts, never punted. They aren't even kicking extra points. Only 3 times did they kick extra points. They went for 2. The first 4 or 5 touchdowns. I love this. They're not even going to kick extra points. Next week, I don't think they should kick off because I know that you don't have to kick off, right, Coach? Can't you say you can defer it to the other team?
You could onside.
Yeah, I want no kicks, but there so far no punts for Cincinnati Anderson. We'll be keeping track all season long. So that was your think time. Which one is Coach More? Which one is co-host More?
You want to say that?
Let Tyler take this one.
The 5K is definitely co-host, and the game stands tall is definitely Coach Moore.
So that is incorrect.
Ooh.
5K on our Disney cruise, and he was mad because he got last place. and
Did I get last place? The last place?
I think so.
He didn't run it. He walked it.
Maybe in our. No, I ran it.
He ran it.
It was horrible. I hated every second.
We go for 1.
Oh, so
They thought they knew. They thought
I thought that was easy.
good start, Becca. Good job. So it's 1 for us, 0 for the team. There are going to be, we only do this through McKinley. And as of now, there's only 9 games. So there won't be a tie this year. Last year we had a tie, but there we go. The team's got to step it up. And will the game be streaming? Did we get fan view? Will the Glen Oak game be on fan view?
I don't believe the Glen Oak game is going to be on FanView.
Okay, so it's not streaming this time.
Yeah, that'll be home games.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that means get a ticket and head over to Glen Oak and watch the game. So thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks for playing our new game.
And until next time, TIG.
PRS.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend.